finally do a hair update now, a few months post taper cut. So yeah, we could definitely start with the why. Why did I cut my hair? Or basically, let's go with when. I cut my hair in September. I want to say the 21st, 22nd? One of those days in September, a Saturday. I was tired of the color and how drying the color looked. And how unhealthy my hair was becoming because of the color and how many ever times that I had dyed it. That's actually my reason for cutting it into the taper in the first place. Because I was not getting curl definition. I wasn't getting my twist outs and flat twist outs and bantu knots. Like nothing was coming out right. And I got sick and tired of looking like a little fuzzball. And my hair was so damaged that I couldn't even puff it like I could before. I had dyed my hair. Like I'm not against dyeing hair, box dye, professional dye, bleaching. I'm not against any of it. It's just my hair had enough. Like I did more than enough to my hair in the first year of me going natural. I dyed my hair 9 times. One of those times I had bleached it to lift it and then put a rinse on top, like my second to last time dyeing it. And I mean, all those dyes that I'm talking about were permanent color dyes, and it was definitely not the best thing I could have done, but I loved the color. I get bored really fast, so color is just like, oh, it's so pretty. And then you have red hair for like 6 months, you're just like, I want blonde, and I want red, and I want orange, and you just go down the colors. And that's what I did, but now I know better. If I would ever dye my hair again, I would lift and then just use rinses, and then use rosemary, like rosemary shampoos and vinegar rinse, apple cider vinegar rinses to just strip the rinse color out of my hair, and then just apply another or like another rinse on top. Like if I were to dye my hair again, I would do it that way. So with my taper, the one thing that I've learned, you can't be lazy. As much as I would love to not do my hair on a regular basis, I have to do my hair on a regular basis. Like there is no such thing. There's no such thing as not doing your hair, because if you don't do your hair, you can't really leave the house. There's no such thing as not taking care of it or sleeping on a pillowcase with no headscarf, because you will look like something. You would look like something that fell out of a scary movie, and you won't want to leave the house. Like you wouldn't want to leave the house like that, because I know that I've gotten to a point where I'm just like, okay, I have to do my hair. And some days I'm lazy. When I'm lazy, I will brush coil the sides, because that only takes like 5-10 minutes. But the truth is, the longer my hair gets, like the longer it gets, the harder it is to brush coil, because my hair is getting too long for the brush to just, you know, wrap it up or whatever. But it's still manageable. Well, not manageable. I can still do it. It takes me a little longer, and it's irritating. Sorry. I've been sick. But no. So it's definitely been interesting. I love the cut because it makes me feel like I'm grown, like I'm a grown up. Even though I am a grown up, but it just makes me feel that way. What else with a hair update? Let me think. How long have I been natural? I have been natural, it'll be 2 years. That's my son. I have been natural for 2 years on February 19th. I got my last relaxer in either September or October. I think it was probably September, because I know by November, December, I wasn't perming my hair anymore, and I knew I wasn't perming my hair anymore. But it was probably September, I think, was my last perm, and in October I was just like, yeah, I'm not getting any more perm. And that was of 2018. 2012 is when I stopped getting perms. So I transitioned from September of 2012 to February of 2013, and then I got fed up. I got fed up for several reasons, and I can actually explain those reasons. One, I was sick and tired of being chased with a perm box. Like, I was being chased with a box of relaxer because my mama, whom I love oh so much, did not think me going natural was a good idea. And that's my son too. But every time she got a perm, she tried to perm mine too. And it was a struggle at first to be like, no mom, I'm not getting a perm. And my whole family be like, so what you gonna do when you go to Panama? You know it's hot in Panama and that humidity, and your hair is gonna poof. And now I'm like, if my hair poofs, it's just gonna poof. Like, my hair's gonna poof anyway, relaxed or not. It's just when my hair was relaxed and I would go to Panama, like the country Panama, and I like Panama City, Florida. But whenever I would go home, we would go to Panama, we would go visit family and everything, my hair would tangle. Like, the relaxed hair would always tangle, and I hated it. Because it's just like, my hair, it just, all that. And it was awful. And now I know I can either wear braids down there and flourish. I can wear my hair like this down there and flourish. Like, I don't think I care about going to Panama with a perm. Like, they might just look at me like, why is this girl have her natural afro out here? Like, she's from America. Why is she out here like that? I think that'll be the only conflict that I face. But I don't think my hair, for me, is really a big deal. My second reason, I had to prove to myself that this time around I was dedicated. If I can cut off all my hair and be bald headed, I can refrain from getting perms. And when I big chopped, I had 0 to nothing hair. And that's my son 3. My one child. All I ask is for him to be silent. And he's downstairs watching movies and doing everything he has no business doing. But I knew that if I could cut off all of my hair, and if I could trim and cut and be bald and be merry, that I would never perm my hair again. And it's the truth. 2 years later, I'm still natural. I have not dreamt of a perm. I have not dreamt of a perm at all. I haven't wanted one. I haven't thought I'd be better off with one. I haven't asked myself what if I still stuck with a perm. Like, I'm good off the creamy crack. Like, I'm not, I'm honestly, it's out of my system. So in that sense, I've been good. What was my third reason? I got tired of bantu knotting my hair every couple days. Transitioning styles are the devil. Like, I don't care who says, no girl, it's easy. It is the devil. Don't do it. I kid. You do it. But after a while, you'll get fed up because you have 2 textures you have to maintain. The thing with my hair, when I transitioned from dyed, relaxed hair to all natural hair. So immediately, I was faced with adversity. My hair was like, girl, no, I'm not doing this. So I had to literally blow dry. My relaxed hair, because my relaxed dyed hair was severely damaged. I had to blow dry that and leave my roots natural. Like, no blow dry, just leave it alone. Then, in order to bantu knot it pretty or anything, I had to put leave-in conditioner. Cantu leave-in was a saving grace. I would put that on my roots to my, literally to my demarcation line, which is the line, where your relaxed hair, your relaxed hair literally touches your natural. Like, it's the line of demarcation. Like, if you pull too hard, the relaxed hair will snap the hell off, and you have a problem. You will have breakage everywhere, and you will cry. So I had to put leave-in all on this and made sure not to touch my relaxed hair at all. I would oil the whole strand and bantu knot it. Twist, 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 tie, tie, tie. And I had to sleep with bantu knots and bobby pins for days. Because if I wasn't going anywhere, I wasn't taking it out. Because that means at night, I got to put it back. And I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. No, 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 no. And I learned my lesson. I quickly learned my lesson. And by February, I said, you know what? I'm fed up. And I'm not doing this no more. And what it was, honestly, was the fact that I was getting, after a while, I was having failed Bantu knot outs. And then my natural hair was soft and shiny and just, And then my relaxed hair was just doing its own thing. And we honestly we were not getting along. And I just couldn't do it anymore. And then I had birds over here trying to perm my hair. I had the naturals over here trying to shave me bald. And eventually, I was like, you know what? I've talked people through their big chops. I've helped them see the beauty in themselves after they've big chopped. So why can't I big chop too? So I was like, you know what? I took my little spray bottle, sprayed my natural hair, let it dry, and I just took me 2.5 hours and I cut my hair. And I started in the front so I couldn't change my mind. And I did the whole front part right here. And I was like, oh my God, my hair is gone. And I was so sad and so hurt. And I just did my whole head. I did my whole head. And when I was done, I was like, okay, what the hell did I just do? And I'll admit, it took me about a month for me to say, okay, I'm natural and proud, you know, and I can show my natural hair and all its glory and be happy and okay and it took me a month, because it's like I don't have no hair. Like, not only do I not have no hair, like I have a little fro. What am I supposed to do with this little fro? And I got with the program. Like, it was when I finally did embrace my hair, because it's not like I never had a problem with it. It was just a whole new look. Like, you look at yourself and you see yourself brand new. And you see yourself brand new for a nice little while. And you have to get used to that. Because it's not like it's something you're used to seeing every day and then you change your hair and you're like, okay. But it's a change. It's a huge change. And with any cut, it's a change. Because even when I cut my hair like this, I had to get used to seeing no sides. I had to get used to my forehead just sitting out. But it was sitting out for a long time before my hair grew to cover it. So it's like I had to go back into being used to certain things that I wasn't used to anymore because I had changed those things. And I mean, it's a process. It's a journey. It has been a journey. It's been an amazing one at that.